It is the time of the year again called Halloween. This is TinBoy and time for another LLAS card breakdown. We will be taking a look at the UR set Sweet Dream Halloween from the story event Tricky Witch Candy Party. The scouting battle will be available until October 30 afternoon. Basic info, my thoughts on the cards, and then the verdict. The event UR is Sweet Dream Halloween Nozomi. I think this is the 4th costume that she got for Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. As small voltage card, her base stats will start off at 7,098 appeal, 3,630 stamina, and 5,776 technique with 17.32% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 12,718 appeal, 6,507 stamina, and 10,352 technique with 31.05% critical rate. Nozomi's skill is voltage gain buffer, increasing voltage gain by 5 to 6.2% for 5 nodes, affecting all cards at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting smile cards by increasing base appeal by 4 to 5.2%, and her show ability is Base Appeal Buffer, increasing base appeal by 2%, affecting smile cards on live shows start. Sweet Dream Halloween Nozomi is a good smile supporter for advanced and expert smile songs. Stats-wise, her appeal stat could be the same amount as Matsuri Bayashi Rep Ellie, with more technique in exchange for less sustain. If you had gotten All-Star Princess Aimu or Resplendent New Year Riko and saw the attribute focus appeal passive show ability, well, then this Nozomi can be used as either sideline or backline support for smile teams. She is not good for Loveless World Challenge, but she can be used in other smile songs that demand high voltage appeal chances. Nozomi's passive has 4 to 5.2% instead of 3 to 4.2, which is an advantage to the attribute. For new players, this is useful as both frontline scoring and supporter for other SR smile scorers. Otherwise, it will not work for other attributes. Veteran players will be able to use her passive and show ability if they do not have New Year's Riko or Festival 3 Ayumu yet. This is what she looks like in costume preview. So this Nozomi card is pretty patisserie, chef-like design, because you can see here the whipped cream as the rim as part of the skirt, as well as the donuts, lots of mini donuts. There's also some in part of her ribbon decorations. There's also one in the hairband, but she opted in for something a little bit ubi color, ube. We call this a purple yam. And also, Nozomi's hair is actually down for a few sets of her costume. But overall, this is more or less a cute costume. While I guess not as strong enough for small voltage scorer, at least this Nozomi card is pretty sweet for this costume. Well, at least for this Halloween. The first event SR is Thank You Friends Chika. This Chika illustration looks like a reference to her initial post back when Love Live Sunshine was initially announced. This is also part of the song's choreography, but I did not watch Aqua's live shows. So anyway, as Cool Guard card, her base stats will start up at 3,411 appeal, 4,054 stamina, and 3,198 technique with 9.59% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 5,807 appeal, 6,898 stamina, and 5,446 technique with 16.33% critical rate. Chika's skill and show ability is shielding. As skill, she gains shield by 15 to 27% of her stamina. As show ability, she also gains shields by 13.2% of her stamina when taking damage if stamina is below 80% and only works once per live show. Her passive ability is Stamina Plus, affecting all cards by increasing base stamina by 1 to 2.2%. Chika is an all-around full shielder, but her shield show ability can only work once at a small gain or small spare time if you're not using her to play on cool songs that heal heavy damage. For example, Kokoro Magic A to Z, Koide Narita Aquarium, Landing Action Ya, and Kowareyaski. If you missed out on getting Shioriko and Landru from the last SR rotation, then this Chika can give you a slight boost in defense, but her passive focuses on old cards, so go normal monster Chikachi. The second event SR is Mermaid Festa Volume 1 Honoka. Out of all of the illustrations so far, this has got to be a little off, but at least Honoka can try. Well, as natural skill card, her base stats will start off at 3,840 appeal, 2,129 stamina, and 4,695 technique with 29.08% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 6,535 appeal, 3,631 stamina, and 7,986 technique with 38.95% critical rate. Honoka's skill and show ability is skill activation rate buffer. As skill, she increases skill activation rate by 3.2 to 4% for 5 nodes affecting her strategy. As show ability, she increases skill activation rate by 8% for 10 nodes affecting all cards on strategy switch at 30% chance. Her passive ability is technique plus affecting herself by increasing base technique by 5 to 7%. Honoka is an all-around natural skill rate buffer that adds no bells and whistles to the team, except for unlimited use of show ability, but it is still bound to a chance rate. Fortunately, she can be a backliner for those who want to spam heals or SB fills during SBL, as this event as of the 3rd anniversary update is not getting a voltage cap upgrade anytime soon. As frontline scorer, she can be sidelined instead alongside with either healers or SB fillers. The first scouting UR for this banner is Sweet Dream Halloween Emma. As Elegant SP card, her base stats will start off at 7,439 appeal, 3,626 stamina, and 8,010 technique with 39.03% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 13,325 appeal, 6,491 stamina, and 14,350 technique with 58.05% critical rate. Emma's skill is SP Fill, filling SP gauge by 79% at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Technique Plus, affecting elegant cards by increasing base technique by 4 to 5.2%, and her show ability is SP Fill Booster, increasing SP gauge fill rate by 10%, affecting elegant cards during appeal chances. Warm treats come to Sweet Dream Halloween Emma as a capable SP filler. Stats-wise, she is almost as strong as Spring Breeze Umi but has more appeal over her. Emma's skill set looks similar to Royal Nightfall Kotori thanks to having harmonic song Shioriko's show ability but for elegant cards. As of writing, elegant SP fillers are hard to come by, especially Caleb only made 4 elegant SP fillers and then Minette made 2 elegant SP fillers. The chance of utilizing Emma's show ability is very slim and not recommended for new players unless you have Festival 1 Ellie, Party Kanata, Party Umi. Otherwise, she is a generic elegant SP filler until you build up your SP fill team for elegant songs. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Now, Emma is more chocolatey than Nozomi's purple yam costume. She goes for the same motive as they're both like ready to bake Halloween with pretzels this time, not donuts, the small donuts. You can also tell by the design as well as her arm decorations, wristband, and there's also a headdress. And just like Nozomi, Emma's hair is down, so good job. I didn't notice that Nozomi and Emma also wear fingernails, so be sure to check out small details. Otherwise, this Emma card is pretty chocolatey, pretty warm to the touch. As well as, well, for the cards, I mean, pretty tasty for this Halloween costume. The second scouting UR for this banner is Sweet Dream Halloween Ruby, and oh my gosh. As pure guard card, her base stats will start off at 6,201 appeal, 8,139 stamina, and 5,038 technique with 15.11% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 11,097 appeal, 14,565 stamina, and 9,016 technique with 27.04% critical rate. Ruby's skill is shielding, gaining shield by 20 to 32% of her stamina at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting pure cards by increasing base appeal by 4 to 5.2%, and her show ability is Damage Reducer, reduces stamina drain by 5% for 10 nodes on SP burst at 50% chance. Sweet Dream Halloween Ruby is a capable shielder, probably stronger than Raindrops Nozomi and Red Riding Hood Emma, since those two are available to scout. Stats-wise, her stamina stack is pretty big for a scouting UR, but she focuses more on appeal over technique, so expect abysmal critical potential. Meanwhile, her passive is pretty good for pure cards. Her usability in Jingle Bell's Gatomara Night Challenge is slim, due that her show ability will not always work on the first appeal chance success, and if it don't have backup reducers, damage reducers, then 5% reduction for 10 notes will not dodge the bullet. For other pure songs, she's best to use in both skill and passive. I think Ruby is sandwiched in the middle of the pure third year duo. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Now, interestingly, the two other girls, they were actually wearing the same costume but with different motives. But they almost wear the same thing, because Ruby this time, while she does have the prestige dark purplish pink color, she focuses her motive this time is a mix of donuts and pretzels, but unlike the two of them, her main motive on this dress this time is cupcake. So she also opted for short sleeve. I think this was also from Emma, I think Nozomi. I'm confused. But Ruby's hair does not have twin tails, so I guess all the three girls are just letting their hair down. So fashionable trend here, I guess. But I guess it's pretty sweet to see everyone's hair, well, down once in a while. The scouting SR for this banner is Rainbow Waltz Shioriko. Finally, the Rainbow Waltz set is complete, but at what cost? Umida. I wish Umida could see this new SR, but it's too late. So for Rainbow Waltz Shioriko, she's just like Sweet Dream Halloween Emma. As Elegant SP card, her base stats will start off at 4,295 appeal, 3,561 stamina, and 4,421 technique with 28.26% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 7,317 appeal, 6,062 stamina, and 7,527 technique with 37.58% critical rate. Shioriko's skill is SP Fill, filling SP gauge by 5 to 7%. Her passive ability is Technique Plus, affecting elegant cards by increasing base technique by 2 to 3.2%, and her show ability is SP Fill Booster, increasing SP gauge fill rate by 24% for 10 notes, affecting elegant cards on the first SP burst. Rainbow Waltz Shioriko is here to help out Sweet Dream Halloween Emma, but the show ability only works once for 10 notes with a large SP fill rate boost. For new players, she is not recommended to scout unless you want to complete the Rainbow Waltz set, which might not delay this card by 1 SR rotation. If you need her for SP fill or already have elegant SP fillers that I mentioned before from Emma's part, then go for her. We have the good, the bad, and the spooky in one event set. The good is that the scouting cards and event UR in Nozomi have great skill sets for different kinds of players. The bad is that the event SRs are more or less good for collection if you want something more. The spooky is Ruby's idolized illustration though. Forgive me, Daya, if I said a weird verdict on your little sister. Emma and Shioriko are great for your elegant SP filler collection. Ruby is useful for songs that deal medium stamina damage. Not a card for Jingle Bell's challenge, but go try. Nozomi has the best smile supporter yet for an event UR. Chika goes shield, shield, and shield, and Honoka can just be a backline for skill rate buffer for the next SBL. That's all for this video. Like what you see and hear, give it a like, comment, and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. I stream games 3 to 4 times a week on YouTube at 21PHT. Links to my socials are in the video description below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! See you soon!